Hi, Frank Gray from Chesapeake Wills and Trust. We're going to talk about probate in Maryland. Specifically, we're going to talk about being a personal representative and the top 5 mistakes that people make when being the personal representative. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button down below if you found value in this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when we publish more content that'll help you get through your estate planning needs. Number 1 most common mistake people make when they're appointed as a personal representative for a will that's about to go through probate is waiting. Now, why should you not wait? Well, the reason you don't wait is the sooner you go to the Register of Wills, the sooner you open the estate, probate the will, the sooner you get the letters of administration, the sooner you can unlock bank accounts, retitle them in the name of the estate to use them to start maintaining the assets. And more importantly, the sooner you get started, the sooner it can come to an end. Number 2 is not taking control of the assets right away. Unfortunately, what a lot of people do is they allow other people to continue living in a house that might be owned by the decedent, to continue driving the cars. But the problem is, if something happens to that property, if there's a fire in the house, if the car is in a collision, if the property diminishes value, that can be a problem for the estate. The third is not opening the decedent's mail. It is so important to continue opening the decedent's mail so that you can get an accurate idea of what they owed, what they owned, some creditors that may be out there, an accurate financial picture. You can get so much information about the financial affairs of the person whose will you're probating if you open their mail on a regular basis. Mistake number 4 is commingling funds. Unfortunately, what a lot of people do, especially if they're going to be one of the major beneficiaries, is they start to use the estate funds as their own funds to pay personal expenses. They think in their mind, well, I've already paid for the funeral, so I'll just take out some money to make my car payment because it all sort of equals that in the end. That is a big mistake. You owe a fiduciary responsibility to the estate, and the personal representative can be held personally liable for mistakes that they make. Number 5 is trying to do it alone. You may need professional assistance. Not every estate needs a tax accountant, but there are a lot of them who may. Get a professional tax accountant involved. Next is appraisers. Get professional appraisers involved. If it involves a house, if it involves jewelry, if it involves anything except basically a car where we can pull the Blue Book value, chances are pretty high you're going to need to get the help of a professional appraiser. Next is an attorney. You may need the help of an attorney. I'm going to tell you, not every estate needs to have an attorney representing the estate or representing the personal representative, but if you do, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you want to learn more about probate, click on the link below, get a copy of our free probate guide.